Hi, y'all. Welcome to the Knit+Sip podcast. So in honor of Sarah's big trip to Europe, she is headed out. We are doing a spring break episode. So what are we taking and what are we making on spring break? So this is Bryce and Lisa and Morgan, and I'm Kate. And we are going to just talk a little bit about what we're working on and what we've made that we're excited to take. Do you want to get us started, Bryce?
All right. So this is the second item that I have finished knitting. This is the step-by-step sweater by Handmade by Florence.
It's awesome. The colors are so good.
Thank you. I am really proud of this. I don't know if I'm going to be taking it with me.
So I'm guessing you're not going somewhere really warm then.
It is actually not warm at all. I think it's supposed to be raining the whole time that I'm there.
Okay, that's a bummer.
You should take it.
I mean, I think I should. I don't know. We'll see.
The thing I like about taking sweaters places is I often don't find that they crease very much. So like with the yarn and everything, I feel like they travel pretty well. And if they do crease a little bit, I feel like they kind of relax pretty fast. Whereas the other day I wore some kind of a cotton blend shirt and I was like, oh, I really need to iron this.
Yeah.
So they do pack well.
Yeah, I really want to wear my sweater like for the first time on a really big occasion, so I might just take it.
I love that. Yay.
And then I have also been making scrunchies with this leftover yarn. The ends are not weaved in, don't look at that.
It's so cute.
But I have been making scrunchies with the leftover yarn.
Are you making them for everyone on the trip, or like is this a hey we're all together kind of thing?
It was just I had it and
Okay.
I was thinking, what can I do with this yarn? So
that's perfect stash buster.
And then I have my Salty Day sweater that I am working on.
So good.
I have stopped working on this because I'm planning to work on it on the plane. I am so proud of this so far. I really like the lace design. Yeah, so that's what I'm taking.
Oh, so good. And it's going to be special because then you'll always remember that you did it on the trip. So that can be your trip sweater that you have that memory of working on. That's great. So, Lisa, you're going somewhere warm.
Yes, going on a Caribbean cruise, Southern Caribbean, and I am taking my Anchor tee or Anchor, whatever you would like to call it.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think about that because I hear it both ways. I have an actual answer to that.
Yes. So one of the reasons we can take this is because it's linen, it's lightweight, and it's short sleeves. So it may be nice like for an evening with some really cute pants and sandals for dinner. And it's just easy. Like Kate said, it does not wrinkle, which is awesome because you cannot have iron on a cruise ship.
I didn't know that.
That's good. Good to know. And the thing that I am making, I haven't even started yet because I'm not on the cruise yet.
It's her trip project.
It's my trip project. So I am putting these two together and working on the Dingley Dell t-shirt. So I don't like the name necessarily, but I love the color of the yarn and I'm very excited to have a t-shirt. I like that. I mean, I have quite a few things that I'm working on right now, but they're heavy and they're hot. And I thought if I'm sitting on the deck of the cruise ship, I want something that's lightweight and that's not making me hotter. So I'm really excited to work on that and get started on vacation.
I love having a stripe or a lace project to work on too because it just, you see the progress so fast and you're like on to the next step. So it definitely is a good, quick knit for your trips. Yeah. All right, Morgan, you're going somewhere warm too.
So I'm just bringing these shorts that I made.
They're so cute.
Yeah, I didn't really follow a pattern for them. So.
Morgan is awesome. She rarely follows a pattern. Bryce doesn't for a lot of things either. So these girls are so much braver. Say, yes, I need that safety net, but these guys are amazing.
And then I'm bringing a sweater that I'm making, and I'm also not following a pattern for that. So.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. That color is gonna look so good on you.
Thank you.
So that's your project for your trip. So I'm going to really quickly talk about, I'm not actually going anywhere on spring break. We're just going to go do indoor skydiving at iFly, just a little day trip. But what I'm really excited about, so if you guys have been following along on the podcast, I'm putting aside a lot of my projects right now. I did finish Salty Days But everything else I was working on, I'm kind of putting aside because we recently found out that my husband won a big trip at work that he gets to go on. We get to go on. It'll be the first time we're away from the kids for more than 24 hours in 8 years.
Wow.
We're pretty excited. And
That's an understatement.
Right. I think it's hard to even wrap my head around it. I mean, not that I will miss them so much, but it is a good, just fill your cup little break there. So I was talking to some people about what I was taking, and one of my friends said, I think I'm going to try to make several things that I'm taking. And she said, oh, that's great because, with going on these things, you really have to worry about what if you're wearing the same thing as someone else. And I'm like, well, thanks for that because I hadn't started worrying about that, but now I am. So another +1 for slow fashion and making things yourself. So a couple of the things that I'm going to take, this is a sweater I started 2 years ago. And the reason it's not finished is because I ran out of yarn, and every time I kept ordering more, I own a yarn store and I ran out of yarn. Every time I kept ordering more, it would sell out before I could grab one for myself, which is great. I'd rather it sell out. But I finally am like, I'm taking this one when it came in. So this is the No Frills sweater by Petite Knits. I feel like it's probably pretty hard to see because it's a navy, but I decided to do a contrasting sleeve. So I'm using Monocellular Sammy and then Marla. So this is Galaxy Blue is the blue, and then the Marla is called, oh gosh, I think it's just called Marino, like Marino, or Marina, something like that. And so I wanted to do a contrasting sleeve. And then Lisa last year, she found a cool fast fashion sweater that we decided to remake in slow fashion. We found a pattern. I can put it up here. I'm not actually, do you know what it's called? The one you guys are actually doing. We're just lovingly calling it double color Gartrell. I'll put it up here. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and double collar this up and put kind of a white on the inside of this, like pick up and do a second collar, or maybe some second cuffs and second hem on that one. So this is going to be for sitting around eating s'mores at night. So this trip's in May. That's why I'm saying we're not going anywhere for spring break, but this is our May trip. And so I'm knitting a ton going on this trip. And then the other things I'm making, so I've made, and I think y'all have seen it in our Rhinebeck recap, is that I made the Aosta tee last year, but I made it pretty fall-like for Rhinebeck, obviously, in the fall. And so I wanted to make a spring version because I really love the fit of it. And so we're going to be going horseback riding on this trip. And I know this isn't like an official riding shirt, it doesn't have a collar or anything, but it's a pretty tight fitting knit. I really like that. So I'm making it in a pretty spring color. And then I've got a couple more things. So I'm making this shawl called Sodo Il Sol by Joji Locatelli, and it's really beautiful, but it's been a little convoluted. The pattern, I've had to have a friend kind of dig me out of it at one point, but I'm using La Bien Aimée yarn. I'm using Alex and then the same color in Chemo for it's actually a striped pattern. She's got a subtle stripe, but I'm just striping it with the same color mohair, and the color is called Sansa. 100% Surrey alpaca, and then the Alex is alpaca with wool. So it's just really beautiful. And my mantra on this one is I love my yarn, I love my yarn, I love my yarn. And I might make it through it.
It's going to be beautiful.
If you are going to do that pattern, just maybe do it with friends.
An alcoholic beverage.
Possibly that too. It really can't hurt. And then I've got 2 more. So this did not turn out quite the way I wanted it to because I didn't read the label. So small piece of advice. I know you guys probably do this, but also without following a pattern, I'm sure it can be hard sometimes, is read the labels on the yardage of your yarn. I would never, like, friends make friends read labels. Like, I would never, ever not tell someone to read it. And I didn't. I was just like, oh, that's pretty. And I'm grabbing it. And so then I had to finish it with a different yarn. So this is the Capital V vest. It's the second one I've made. It's not blocked, but I like it. It's not quite what I wanted. I'm going to put a denim shirt under it and white jeans, I think. So that'll be fun for one of the days we're going. It's supposed to be kind of rainy and not super warm, so I think that will work. And then the last thing I'm making, so we're up to a tally of 5 if y'all are following along. So it's a lofty goal because I think it's only maybe 5 or 6 weeks away at this point. But I've got one done. I've got the no frills pretty well in progress. Ayasta, got the yoke done. So, I mean, we're coming. So, Loopy Mango recently sent me a trunk show here at the store, and this is their beautiful lace tunic. And so, I'm going to make that for hanging out by the pool and just kind of a swim cover up. And I'm going to make it in this ginger color. So, it's their summer cotton line. It's really, really nice to work with, and I can't wait to dive into the lace on that. I think the lace on that, if I have a sneaking suspicion, the lace on that might be a little more straightforward.
I think it's gonna go fast.
I feel like it will. So one thing I don't have though, and I'm going to lean on you guys and you guys to maybe put some recommendations out, is that I don't have a project that I'm planning to take on the trip yet. And I do really want to commemorate this, like I said, kind of big trip for us. And I feel like we are going to be maybe sitting around a fire at night at some point, and I definitely am going to need my knitting. So throw some comments in there about what you might take, what your trip projects are, and that these guys have some good options, and let us know. So thanks for tuning in. Cheers, y'all.